Okay. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello. Sound good? Everything good? Hope so. I have no clue if this is working. It's been a long time. Yes, you can hear me. Perfect. I'll just put it a little bit louder. All right. Yeah. Let's start this. I don't even know how to start this. I think I should start with this. So there's this cat that is going to be present in my stream. This cat absolutely loves me. He just spends his whole days here. It's not my cat, it's the neighbor's cat, but he spends more time with me than with her. Ain't that right? Because you love me. Yes, you love me, buddy. I love you too. What's his name? I don't know his name. That's the thing. I gave him a little nickname, Kukui. But I don't know his name. I don't know his real name. Okay. First of all, before we begin, I think it's important to show you guys this little thing right here. 1 second. There you go. This is the criteria I'm going to be using. Right. I could go through all of this. I've read it already, but it's just a guideline to explain, if you guys want to have a quick look at this, you can just pause. I'm not going to go through everything, but you can pause through this. I'll just put this first one here: production, technicality, musicality, showmanship, originality, and the bonus points. So you can pause if you want to have a look at this more clearly, but all you really need to focus on is really technicality, musicality, showmanship, originality. These 4 right here. Notice that there is 40 points given for originality. So technicality, musicality, and showmanship is 20 points. Yeah. And originality is 40 points. Judges can do kind of what they want with each section, as it says above here. The point system below is meant as a guide. We recommend you use the system, but if you are set on using your own system, the most important thing is, mandatory, is that you fill out the comment section, that you give comments. But I'm not going to show you this while I'll be writing down the scores, because I am not allowed to show you my rankings. However, I will do comments live on the videos. Okay, that's the most important. Yeah, and I need to have a top 25 at the end. So yeah, this is the guidelines, and I really appreciate the bonus, because I believe that this, each year the level gets higher, right? And there's, of course, gonna be top wildcards with the same amount of points, and the bonus, you can give out 10 points, or you can not give out points. The bonus is really exceptional. It's here to give just a little extra points to those wildcards that had a little something extra that you believe should be rewarded, with some extra points. So yeah, this is gonna be something I'm gonna use absolutely. I cannot see the chat here on my screen. I'll just use my phone to get the chat. Actually, give me a second. I can't even see how many people are here. Oh yeah, 79. Okay. Yeah, I'll just use my phone, I guess. Watch the video live and see your comments. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, as you can see, I hope it's correct. Yes, part one. There's gonna be a lot of different parts because there are a lot of wildcards. I think there's like 100 and something. So I'm going to check out most likely the first 20 today. I will not check them all today, but if you wanna see who we are going to check out together, let me put it back for you. 1 second. So we are going to check out the first 20 wildcards. And these are Colin FX, Dr. Idem. Sorry if I mispronounced those names. It's depending on which country these people come from, participants come from. The name is obviously said differently, but I'll say it the way I see it. So Colin FX, Dr. Idem, Tagu, K42, Mill, Hanmint, DMB, Taro, I don't know, Hypy, we will see. Annex, Drea, Elcade, Milo, Dr. Slow Sweat, Gnome, Luke, Jadock, Scrapper, Leonard, and Mahiro. These are the ones we are going to check today. All right. I will not go further than this. Because I'm planning on doing 5 or 6 days of stream, and I don't want to have like 5 or 6 hour long streams. So these are the 20 we're going to check out today. I haven't seen anything at all. So just to let you know, I haven't seen any second of any wildcard so far. Nothing at all. Before we start, if you guys want to chat a little, if you want to ask some questions, please let's do it now, because I think I'm going to be really focused after. I might even during some wildcards totally ignore the chat, obviously, because I'm taking this job really seriously. I'm really focused on this. As you know, GBB wildcards has been something special for me during those last 5-6 years. So yeah, if I don't see if I don't look at your comments at some point, it's because I'm really taking this seriously, and I'm focusing on doing the best jobs possible. So yeah, hope this is gonna go well. I mean, it will go well. Thank you for your donations, Soiju. Will the streams be up after to watch again? Absolutely, the stream will be up to watch after. I'm pretty sure I set the latest donation thing up wrong, and I'm not gonna keep it on screen because I said it wrong. Can I delete this? Wait, yes, okay, perfect. And here also, yes. 1 second. Yes, okay. All good. He wants to come up here, but he sees that I'm a little bit busy. Start with reacting to the producer. No, I'm not reacting. I'm judging. I mean, of course, in a judging stream, you are reacting, but yes, this is not a reaction stream. This is a judging stream. Atronics. As a person who loves and admires Loopstation and music made from it, do you think that even a person like me with no skills can start making music with MK1 or MK2? You can absolutely start making music on Loopstations, either MK1 or MK2, with anything, any skill, any level of skill at all. When I started looping, the only skills I had were beatbox skills. I didn't have any vocal skills, no music theory. I couldn't even rap. I couldn't, you know, I never made music in my life before. And it comes up pretty quickly, actually. As long as you have some good sort of rhythm and understanding of music, if you listen to even a little bit of music, you can make music on the Loopstation. Is it as hard as playing piano and guitar? I cannot play the piano. I cannot play guitar, so I cannot say. Maybe playing guitar and piano is easy, but I don't know because I never really tried. Do you have any plans to compete in further GBB? Not really. Unless like GBB occurs in like France or Germany, maybe someday. The only thing I know so far is that I cannot take the plane anymore because of my what is it called in English? Eustachian tube. Yeah, Eustachian tube. That doesn't work properly anymore. Just checking out some comments. Why did you stop making reactions? Not my kind of life. Got a little bit busy and got some other things as priorities. Okay. I think we're gonna start, right? How's the music production going? Oh man, I haven't been making music for a long time because these past few months since January, I've been giving workshops all over France, and since early February, actually, I only spent like a few days at home. Like this is the studio where I make music and spend time, where I'm working. I've only spent 2 days here since early February because I'm never here. I'm always on the move. Why is this still here? Oh, perfect. Okay. So yeah, just for people to know, yeah, Colin FX, you're gonna be the first one. Will the stream be public after it's over? Yes, I will leave the stream public after it's over. All of them. I will not be giving you guys my ranks. I need to ask Swiss Beatbox about something because I want to judge all the wildcards, get like a top 25, and then rejudge the top 25 just to be sure, to give it a second check. But I want to stream it. I'm gonna do it either how, right? I'm gonna do it either way, whether I can or cannot stream it. But since you will see my top 25, I'm not gonna put it in the exact order. I'll probably put it in alphabetical order. But since you will be able to see my top 25, it's kind of as if you're seeing my ranks. So I want to check with Swiss Beatbox if this is allowed. If this is not allowed, I will not stream it. Why am I not moving anymore? Can you guys hear me, or is it just the camera that is frozen? Right? I think it's the camera, yeah. Yeah, I think it's still working, but the camera, yeah, okay. 1 second. Oh, I think I know why. Okay. Is it deactivate, activate? Yes, we're back. Okay. It's this cable. It's very sensitive. If I touch it a little bit, stops working. Okay. Perfect. So yeah, I will do 5 or 6 streams starting with this one. We're gonna go in 2 minutes. We're starting in 2 minutes with Colin FX. Just letting you know that yeah, I will judge twice. First all of them, and then a second time the top 25. I will judge again to make some adjustments if needed. I hope not, but if needed, yeah. Okay, hello everybody who just joined. Let's start. Yeah, there's quite a lot of people. Let's start immediately with Colin FX then. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, this is it. Before we start, sorry, please tell me if you hear the sound.
Hi guys, my name is Colin FX. I'm from the USA, and you're watching my Grand Beatbox Battle 2025 World League Solo Loopstation Wildcard. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Do you hear the sound? I need to know. Yeah, okay, cool.
Hi guys, my name is Colin FX. I'm from the USA, and you're watching my Grand Beatbox Battle 2025 World.
By the way, I'm not somebody that really overreacts. So if, and we're starting in a second, if you see me just having like a dull face, kind of not really reacting, or it doesn't mean I'm not impressed. Yeah. Also, if I say good things about a wild card, doesn't mean it's an exceptional wild card. And if I say like exceptional stuff about a wild card, most likely it's an exceptional wild card. But you know what I mean, right? If I don't overreact, it doesn't mean it's a bad wild card. Or if I react and be like surprised or like whoa, it doesn't mean it's one of the top wild cards. Don't use my reactions as a way to measure my rankings. Yeah.
World League Solo Loopstation Wildcard. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Okay. I'm sorry if I don't say much immediately. I will be kind of putting in my scores quickly. At some point I was wait, where is it? Wait, I hope you guys don't see this. Let me check out thing. There's this part. This melody. I wished it continued here. It ended kind of abruptly. I wanted it to continue a little bit. And then now this is a really good wildcard. I'm just checking it. Rather than adding points, I wanted like say the things that I thought could have been a little bit better. This sound was just a little bit too loud, I think. That drop with those effects were a little bit loud, but that's nothing too bad, honestly. But honestly, that's it. That's the only thing I can say, because the structure, the sounds, everything, the techniques. Also, I'm gonna pay extremely attention to the drums. That's something I mean, if your drums are not spot on, for me, this is gonna be a problem. It's not the case here. The drums are spot on, but I'm gonna pay huge attention to the drums. Drum kit for me is essential, because most styles of music that you are going to see, that we are going to witness, I assume, in these wildcards, require some sort of, very present and dynamic drums. So if the drums are a little bit off, for me, that's quite some points that will go away, honestly. Okay, let me just put in my points now. Okay. Okay. Of course, the first wild card is always the hardest to judge. Fortunately, this is not the first time I'm judging wild cards, so I'm a little bit used to my kind of judging style, where I put a certain level of notations, and then I can adjust a little bit further as I get into the other wild cards. So I'm gonna watch like 3-4 wild cards, then I may come back, and then I'll be able to know kind of the levels at which I want to judge the wild cards. Which battle did you judge before? Quite a few. When it comes to wild cards, quite a few national champs wild cards of many countries. All right, let's keep on going.
Yo people, my name is Dr. Idem and this is my Loopstation wildcard for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2025 World League.
Also, I'm really sorry if sometimes my explanations don't really make sense or if I seem like I'm not finding the words, but everything kind of makes sense in my mind. Um, I've been analyzing and studying those GBB Loopstation wildcards since 2018, trying to find what really works, what judges are expecting, and putting myself as a judge also, and comparing each year the judges' rankings to mine. I pretty much always agreed with the judges, to be honest, and yeah, everything kind of makes sense in my mind when I listen to a Loopstation track. It's hard for me to put into words sometimes, but just by listening to something, I just kind of see the rankings in each category, each criteria, like what points makes each category. So yeah, if I don't find the right words, it doesn't mean I'm not finding the right notation. So don't worry about it.
Okay, are you ready? Check that.
Whew. Okay, let's write this down before I forget. This is interesting. This is very funny. So as I said, the four categories of judging are technicality, musicality, showmanship, and originality. The way I heard it, the two wild cards I judged, right, are totally different, of course. We're ranking out of 100 points, right? And I put totally different, not totally, but I put different points in each category, absolutely different points. And already on the first two wildcards, I have like, out of 100, I have the exact same amount of points for the first two wildcards. Imagine this happens with all of them. Okay, let me just continue with the comments. Once again, very solid wildcard. I'd say that at some point I would have liked a sort of bridge, something really soft, going really down, something of low intensity, just staying down a little to go back up to one of the drops that he did. It was extremely dynamic. There was so many different parts. It's not a mistake, but it's I'll say like this: a mistake I did for one of my songs. Show Me, my first round against AVH. It was always high intensity, and the judges told me the same thing, and I totally agree with it. At some point, when you're doing a wild card, when you're doing a song around whatever, if you're always in high intensity, the different drops don't hit as hard as they could if right before you had a low intensity moment. So always trying to have those waves and going up, down, going back up is really important. That's the only thing I would say, because technically and musically also, there's so much going on in this wild card. So much going on. It's a really good wild card. Is it possible to ask you or the other judges privately for extra feedback? Yeah, absolutely. Of course. I guess on Instagram or something, you can reach out. If I don't respond immediately, don't worry. I will take my time with it, because this is gonna be an intense week of judging. You're gonna see me judging on live streams, but also, I will be probably looking back at some of them and in private, and just making some little adjustments. Okay, what do we have next? Check this out. Tagu?
Yo, my name is Tagu from Japan. This is my Loopstation wildcard for GBB 2025 Wild League. Hope you enjoy. Let's go!
This world is little. That's why I eat it. With every frame. This world is little. That's why I end it. With every frame.
This is your mother.
Hello, Jeff Cavalier. How are you? Nice to see you. Okay, wow. Yeah. I think there's a important mix work to be done with this wildcard. Right? See, the problem is when we were going from one part to the other, the levels, the volumes were so different from one part to the other. The high pitch sounds were a little bit aggressive on the ears. The different parts are just different levels. And before judging in each category, before judging each individual criteria like technicality, musicality, showmanship, originality, what is the most important, at least in my opinion, is that you enjoy the whole piece, you know, the song as a whole. And the problem here is that the mix made it difficult to enjoy the song at its full potential. So yeah, I will have to put in my notes for this. Yeah. All right. Actually, wait, I need to check one thing in the guidelines quickly when it comes to. All right, just making sure. Yeah. It goes in technicality. That's what I thought, but I just wanted to make sure. Say mix goes in technicality. Yeah, of course. Production value, technicality. Because I mean, when it comes to like the showmanship and the musicality, he's got it. But then the technical points with the mix obviously are gonna go down. When I speak musicality, I mean composition, structure, in addition to what you consider musical or not musical in a song. But the structure goes into musicality. The composition goes into musicality. For me, the effort of making a song with a correct intro, A, B, bridge, outro, etc., writing lyrics, full composition, good structure, that's really important. But then, as I said before, putting each note in each category, I need to have the whole package. Listen to the song on its, with everything together before separating the points. Okay, we can move on. Oops, sorry. No intro. Thank you, Puchikintendi, for the donation. Where mod app for real? What? Is there anyone you don't mod for? I haven't watched all the loop battles of 2024, no. Yeah, I hesitated being a judge. I hesitated being a judge. Of course, it's a huge honor to judge these wildcards, and I'll be totally honest. I feel that I'm totally fit for this job to judge these wildcards because I've been doing this for years, and not only judging but also taking part in GBB wildcards and kind of understanding what is needed to make it in. So when Swiss Beatbox asked me to judge, I knew I could do it, but I did not know if I wanted to do it because not for the pressure, because of course it's a lot of work. I didn't know if I really had the time to do it. But also I'm sure there's gonna be many people disappointed. There's always each year many people disappointed. And of course I'm gonna be associated with this disappointment because I'm one of the 3 persons judging these wildcards. And some of the people that will be disappointed are some of my friends, because it's a small community. I know a lot of the loopers that submitted a wildcard, obviously. And I'm going to be brutally honest with my judging. And I'm going to apply the same judging notations for everyone. And as I said, some of the disappointed people are going to be people that I really appreciate. So this is why I almost refused to judge. But yeah, totally confident that I will judge the best way possible. So the actual judging part wasn't an issue for me. It's just that yeah, I know people are gonna be disappointed, but yeah, I mean that hesitation only lasted for like 2 minutes. I was like, nah, I want to do this. I want to judge. So let's keep on going. Will you be doing a showcase this GBB? No, I cannot go to GBB. All right, let's move on.
Yo, K42, GBB Loop Wildcard 2025. Let's go.
The simple fact that you did not redo your wild card after this, you're not taking it seriously enough. GBB is very serious. Any slight mistake should make you redo your wild card. Okay. Let me put down my comments. I mean, my notes. My points. I saw a comment saying you cannot see his face. He should be disqualified. No. The only problem is it's really hard to judge showmanship without seeing the person. The only thing I saw is at some point at the drop he moved away from the loop, and I saw his feet, his barefoot feet. That's the only thing I could really work with in terms of physical, showmanship. Okay, we are moving on and on. Let's go.
GBB 2025 Loopstation welcome. Yo, this is Milo from Taiwan, and this is my welcome for
Taiwan.
the GBB 2025 Loopstation welcome.
Right. Some really good ideas and techniques. Even though I felt that sometimes not everything was all blending together. Certain parts felt a little bit crowded, a little bit busy with many things going on. Not all, especially when he was doing the Ozbot live, with his voice there. Not everything always fell in place. It started really well. I wish also that the snare that was not as repetitive with the double snare. If it was like 1 time out of 4, out of 8, something, I would have preferred than having it each time. But that's just a little detail. That's just a personal preference. All right, let me fill in my Excel sheet. Mix also really important on the MK2. You cannot ignore the mix. It's a huge part of the work you are putting in a song, in a wildcard. The mix. I learned it the hard way, but it's super crucial to have a well balanced mix, especially when you are going from one part to the other. Not just the mix in one part, but really from one section to the other. If your effects are not adjusted the right way, you totally hear the difference from a build up to the drop, from the melody going way louder or going way softer. It's really important to pay attention to that when you are when you are putting in your effects, when you are doing a drop or a melody or something. Okay. All right. Next wild card. Oh yeah, also is coming to my mind right now because I just saw the CapCut logo on the next video. When we had Tagu's wild card on screen, we had power director, or yeah, I think it was power director on screen, but really placed in a position that was like kind of middle screen. If you're submitting a GBB wildcard, try to maximize your chances of having the best video quality. This includes not having the logo of the software you are using to edit your video on screen. I know sometimes it just costs a little bit more money to take it away, but I feel that it's super important for this kind of competition, to maximize your chances. Anyway, let's continue.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Han Min. I'm from Vietnam. This is my clear wildcard for the GBB 20 and 25.
Sorry to interrupt you, Hanmint. But also, as I said, for those who are joining the screen, the scream, those who are joining the stream, you don't see me overreact. I probably will at some point when I'm getting this wow effect that I always talk about. You know, when you are watching something and you are surprised and you're like, "Whoa, okay, I was not expecting this to happen," or when just the composition or the lyrics or the music is just too good for you not to react. But yeah, it's not that I'm bored watching Wildcards. That's the way I naturally watch Loopstation content. So yeah, I'm not an overreactor.
I got my RC file 5 right here, my record out, and I got a small timer right here.
He wants to
15
make sure
and
he's
30
not
seconds.
disqualified. Okay.
I hope you will enjoy this one. And let's dance, let's rock. No more time wasting. Vietnamese power.
And then imagine he goes overtime, even with the timer.
Okay, I just want to bring something that really old school. And yeah, Vietnamese power, like I have always said. Right now, I want to drop it, and I want you to dance to it. Feel this. Future. Are you ready? Let's clap. .5 minutes. I hope you will enjoy this one. Maybe I won't be in GBB, but I just want to show my love with everyone. good luck. See you later.
Thank you, Hanmint. Good job. I really like the beat and bass combo. Wait. How I wish that there was a little bit more reverb or delay on the sounds. It sounds a little bit raw. It's like the melodies, the drops, the synthesizers don't really blend in with the beats because they're really raw. Missing that little reverb, little delays. Just to blend it in a little bit more. But the beat and bass combo works really well. I like that. Showmanship on point. Let me just put in my little points. That sound was a bit long also.
Are you ready?
Oh my god. Never ends. Okay. We can move on. CapCut gang. Let's go.
DMB from Australia, and this is my wildcard. Yo, this is DMB from Australia, and this is my wildcard for the GBB 2025 Loopstation category World League. Enjoy.
Thank you for the donation. I'm sorry if I'm missing out on certain stuff in the chat. I'm as I said earlier in the stream, I'm not really focused on the chat for this video because I'm focused on having the best judgment possible. But thank you. If you feel like it, we can have a look at Red Frost Hamburger. We will eventually. I'm following the order of submissions. So whichever way the order in which the wildcards were uploaded, that's the way I'm looking at for the moment. Later on, I will eventually make a top 25 and I will recheck the top 25. I can do it in whatever order, but for now I'm really following the upload list. Good luck with ranking, man. Seems rough for the moment. Seems okay. Thank you, by the way, for the donation. It seems I've had a lot of people telling me, "Oh, you're gonna struggle to judge. You're gonna see it's gonna be so difficult." I don't know. For me, any wildcard competition has always been the same so far. I know, I absolutely know that a lot of people are gonna say, why is he not in? Why is he not ranked in the top 5? Or hashtag robbed, whatever. nah, for me it's like when I feel that a wild card is ranking super high, I'll know it. I'll feel it. It's you're gonna feel it. You're gonna know it. And yeah, I mean, if you're ranking 15th or 20th, I feel that's a really great ranking. It's just that there was 14 other wildcards ahead of you that were better, but I'm not gonna have a hard time judging and finding my top wildcards. I think it's just gonna come out naturally, honestly.
25 Loop Session category World League.
Yes, the stream will be up later. Now, I'll be honest. Most of these sounds don't blend in together, and it feels like a patchwork of sounds being put in. However, certain of these sound designs, if DMB, if you keep certain of those sound designs you have and just keep the ones that really work with the song, you could have a crazy higher potential. But there's just too many of sounds of different styles coming in, of different designs coming in, and it yeah, it's like a patchwork of sounds, and certain of these don't, right? Especially this one don't match this song at all. Where is it? This one should not be in the song. This one lost me forever. But certain sound designs that have some this one that has some really cool textures. You could keep some of them and put them in your song, but like less is more, as we say. I think 80% of the sounds you put in, you could keep 20, put away the 80%, keep the 20, and make a solid composition. Watch out for your snare also. That is okay. Well, there's no snare at this point. The snare is being lost in the song at some point, and I needed that snare. All right, let me just fill in my Excel. Like, I understand when I see some wildcards, I understand the will to showcase a lot of things. I understand the will to put in a lot of a lot of the techniques that you learned, a lot of the things that you know on the Loopstation. But sometimes putting less sound designs, less different parts, less sections, less drops, and keeping the very best of what you can do is more beneficial to the song than throwing everything, hoping that at some point, oh, he's gonna like that sound, so I'm putting it in. Oh, he's gonna like that sound, I'm gonna put it in. The judges are gonna like this, so I'll put just all of this. It's super important to moderate yourself, to just keep the very best and put what's superficial away. Yeah. All right. Oh wow. What am I seeing here? Super interesting. Up next we have Taro.
Yo guys, my name is Taro, and this is my Loopstation wildcard for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2025 World League. Hope you guys enjoy.
Cool video location. Okay, you kind of know immediately when you hear something that's gonna be, you know what I mean? I hope.
All this time I've been finding my way with the hope in more. Embrace my faith.
right, let's go.
Switch the flow, go slow, no, let me tell you slow. Flash like a river, let me get down slow. Just 4 letters, T-A-R-O, who makes beats like Taro and raps like Taco, yeah. Hey, how much time I got left? My favorite food, the bowl of ramen. A secret little recipe to make it drag slurp in the home zone. Something to eat when I'm gazing. Whoa. Hit the switch.
Okay. Moments like these are what I'm waiting for. Like this, all this time. Waiting for- I was not expecting that, that switch like this. It's all those little switches, those little wow things that the more you have them in your wild card, the more chances you have to rank higher, right? It won't be a surprise. I'm going to fill in my Excel sheet. It will not be a surprise for me that out of all the ones we've checked out, this one is going to rank higher. At some point, you have to be honest. Like you can't really make much more showmanship points from what I've seen in his wild card. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll check out the other wildcards, of course. I'm gonna go close to max for showmanship. I love the energy, the confidence, also the interaction. He's bringing you in his wildcard. For me, that's super important. Of course, I'll compare with some other wildcards also, but in showmanship, it's difficult to, when you're focusing on making your track, you're singing, rapping, you're interacting, and on the drops, he's really energetic. It's really difficult to go beyond in terms of showmanship. Because he's not forcing it. What I mean is some people will force the showmanship points speaking to the spectator, are kind of not faking energy, but it's so natural here, it's either you have it or you don't. I'd say the only thing I could say is the rap part is
Slow, flash like a river, let the guitar slow. Just 4 letters Taro for makes beats like Taro and raps like Taco. Yeah, hey, how much time I got left? My favorite food is a bowl of ramen. A secret little recipe to make it drag slurp in my home's old time. A bowl of ramen. A secret little recipe to make it drag slurp in my home's old time. When I'm gazing.
I wish the voice could be a little bit more clear. That's it. Just a bit more clear. That's it. Before we continue, I have an issue with the. I'm really sorry for all those making donations. It's not appearing on screen, but if you are still here, thank you, Vikramjit Singh, for the donation. And then I'm really sorry, the name is in Japanese, so I cannot say it. But thank you for the donation. I'm really sorry. And also Léo Peyo, français, j'imagine. Merci beaucoup pour la donation. Merci beaucoup. Okay, let's keep on going. How many wildcards judging today? I'm judging 20. Judging. Who's left? Hypy, I don't know how to pronounce it. Annex, Drea, Elcade, Milo, Dr. Slow Sweat, Gnome, Luke, Jadock, Scrapper, Leonard, Mahiro. That's what I'm judging today. What's left to judge today? Okay. We're moving on. This was a really good wildcard. We're moving on to.
Yo, my name is Hype from Japan.
Hype.
And this
Okay,
is my
just Hype.
Loopstation wildcard for GBB 2025 World League.
Thank you, Unhinged. Thank you.
Yo, my name is Hype, and this is my Loopstation wildcard for GBB 2025 World League. Oh, this is your fate.
Your fate is inevitable.
This has a huge potential. How I wish that this sound kept on going for the drop. I was frustrated when it did not happen. Really great potential. I think something can be done in the mix to blend in the parts a little bit better. Also, as the kicks needed a little bit more sub into them, I believe. I wish. There's definitely something missing, lacking in the lows. I would like to have something a bit in those low frequencies, something a bit more present. But the kicks especially are lacking a little bit of lows. That's just my thoughts on it. But definitely huge potential. Let me put down my scores for this. All right, we are moving on with Annex. Oh wait, bad. 1 second. Okay, sorry for this. Forgot to put comments for the last a couple of wildcards. But I remember what I had to say. Okay, up next, as I said, we have Annex. Yeah. So let's do this.
Bueno, pues hilando con esto nos preguntan, Enix,
GBB.
¿cómo te sientes después de tanto tiempo haber conseguido entrar en el top 4 de las Spanish, teniendo en cuenta que empezaste con críticas, con ciertas dudas, ¿no? ¿Cómo te sentiste?
Bueno, al final, con el paso del tiempo, hablando con la gente, estando rodeado de buenos consejeros, al final uno consigue enfocarse en el perfecto objetivo, en la meta que tiene que conseguir. Y es que al final, cuando tienes claro lo que tienes que hacer, lo que quieres hacer, es mucho más sencillo, mucho más fácil conseguir enfocarte en tus metas, ¿no? Y si alguien me preguntase, es el consejo que le daría. Nunca escuches a quien te quiere destruir. Y sobre todo, siempre intenta forjar tu propio camino.
Hello everybody, I'm Annex from Spain and this is my wildcard for the GBB 2025 World League Loopstation category. I really hope you enjoy it.
Just a minute for a trade. I really swear that you're trying to change. Please don't let me alone again. Hey, I'm here holding fuck, just look at me. Feeling like chopping up my knee. What we should have known, the thing is clean. Please.
Whoa, yeah, honestly think that they are not ready for the game. Everybody sounds the same, rapping to Tokyo from Spain. Limp for my ears, my mic is fire. But sun like tears, dropping the sky, looting my dreams. Whoa, mama help me for my progress. That escape out from the fortress. Night I'm a monster, feeling my heart like a homeless, yeah. Destiny and me still here, I can't escape out from you. I'm dreaming of meeting the moon, but I am feeling strange. All the corners of my room, whoa. En la sala de máquinas, ciclo nuevo, pasar página. Ya supe lo que es la sátira, al sentir mi cora en la Antártida. Wow, en la Antártida. Cannot do it without you.
Loopers be counting me out. I'm rolling my bullets, I'm rolling my clips, I'm writing them names, I'm making a hit, I'm taking them in and I'm taking the lift. The people be right, the fake one is lit, the body that dirty, I'm out of my shit. I just blew something. Thank you, Bronny and Ace Fix. I must admit, I'm not looking at the chat, to be honest, at all. I think things are going okay right now. No, I don't know. What do you guys think? Huge potential in this. Huge potential. Very raw still. Certain transitions could be topped a little, but I really like the vibe of it. Not perfect, but I really like the vibe. Yeah, I think it's fine, right? Yeah. I'll keep it like this for the chat, yeah. Yeah, I first of all, I did not. Okay, first thing first. What an intro. Yeah.
Estando rodeado de buenos consejeros.
But this is a quick advice. When you prepare a wildcard, I know, you see here, you cannot see my mouse. His table, his loop station table should be up front at the border of the stage, but his cable is too short. Prepare your material. Have something so that you can have a longer cable to bring your table up front. A wild card is super important. Prepare your shit. But I really like the risk of shooting in a holy place like this one. I like the effort. I like the effort. I really like how he starts the song.
I mean it, just a meaning for it, Ray. I really swear that you're trying to change.
Also, of course, the rap part. How it came in, I really liked it.
Whoa, yeah, honestly think that they are not ready for the game. Everybody sounds the same.
But, the kick, it doesn't hit perfect.
Honestly think that they are not ready for the game. Everybody sounds
for the gape. For the gape.
Yeah, honestly think that they are not ready for the game.
This is a drop, right? And people sometimes don't understand that dropping your beat and rapping on top of it is a drop. And that drop is a little bit missed because of the kick, because of the rapping a little bit too anticipated.
Yeah, honestly think that they are not ready for the game.
Oh, that frustrated me a little bit.
Destiny and me to you. I can't escape from you. I'm dreaming of beating the moon.
Yeah. So J. Cole type of things, but really, that I like those kind of vibes.
I can't escape from you. I'm dreaming of beating the moon, but I'm feeling strange. All the corners of my room.
That is dope. I really like it. Middle child vibe. Absolutely middle child vibe, this song. All right. Just put down my little scores. Absolutely, Bronny. For the kick. For the kick, right? Yeah, kick is so important. Placement of kick. I mean, the kick here is important, but just the rapping and the kick was a little bit off. All right. So much to say on this wild card. Sorry, I will take my time with it. Okay. This seems fair. Up next, we have need to go to the bathroom first for a quick little piss. I'm coming back, and up next we have yeah, somebody said it, Drea. Okay, we are back at it. Let's move on with Drea right now. Let's go.
Oh, hello there. My name is Drea. This is my Loop wildcard for GBB World League 2025.
As I said earlier on, sorry, I'm not checking out the chat. If you guys do have questions at some point, I will check them out at the end of the stream, which will be Not soon, but not too late. I'm only checking out 20 wildcards in this stream. Thank you, Lawrence. Lawrence Zurenger for the donation. I need to check out my mails because they are not appearing here. So thank you very much. Let's go.
Don't go wasting your emotion. Lay all your love on I wasn't jealous before we met. Now every woman I see is a potential threat. I still don't know what you've done with me. A grown-up woman should never fall so easily. I feel a kind of fear when I don't have you near. I'm satisfied. I skip my pride. I beg you, dear. Don't go wasting your emotion. Lay all your love on me. Don't go sharing your devotion. Lay all your love on me. Don't go wasting your emotion. Lay all your love on me. Don't go sharing your devotion. Lay all your love on me.
Alrighty. Drea. Okay. From there on till the end, everything was solid. I just did not have like that climax, that part where I can go, whoa, okay, this is the moment of the song, you know, you're going back for. See, like wherever you go in the song, it kind of like feels the same, you know, kind of repetitive. It's not, because there's different sections, there's different parts. There's obviously the verse. But then this chorus, I call it chorus drop, feels very similar. There's a slight evolution from the first minute, but it's kind of in the same energy, kind of the same vibe. I'm not seeing some drastic evolution, you know, that you would expect in a GBB wildcard, especially with this genre of music. It's like the wildcard is solid, but you don't have that whoa factor, you know, that makes you rank really high. Okay. Who do we have next? Elcade. Let's go.
Yo, what's up, boys? It's Elcade, and I want to win the GBB 2025 wildcard for the Loopstation category in Tokyo. It's Elcade from France. Let's fucking go.
Did I make you wait a long time? No, I never make people wait for my house, right? If this works, let's say I'm a genius. If it doesn't, let's just say it was only an experiment, right? Some people compose, some people improvise, and me, I just press some random button on my Loopstation and I hope it works. Wow, this was my favorite drop of the set. I hope it was for you, right? Right? I have no clue what I'm doing, but it sounds good, I think, right? I hope I'm not alone in this one, right? I hope my Loopstation will forget me for this one, right? Like I told you, I really hope my Loopstation will forgive me for this one. You You know, I'm like Beethoven, but if he had a loop station like this, you know. Do you like it so far? I think I'm doing a fucking good job, right? I mean, this is only the beginning. I can't believe it's already the end, like, it went so fucking fast, can you believe it? I really hope you liked it. That was 100 drop in exactly 180 seconds if you count out the preparation. I mean 10 drops, not 100. I'm crazy! Like this routine is crazy!
Alright. Structure 100. I mean 10. Okay. The funny thing is the actual house beat. Yo, the house beat was actually sick. The I mean, the potential is obviously there, but yeah, structure-wise, I understand. I see. This is something in the loop community. A lot of people trolling. A lot of people, just fucking around basically, and hoping to get away with it. It works for Yasweed. Doesn't work for everyone because Yasweed makes it look natural. If you force it, it's obvious. Could have been funny like the first and second time, but yeah, the 10th time, not sure. The thing is I watched Elcade French Loopstation Wildcard. I ranked him super high, I ranked him in the top 8. There was like over 20 wildcards, I think. And for me, he was in my top 8 because his flow, his ideas, and even here, his ideas and his... Honestly, as I said, like the house beat parts had me... I really liked it. Maybe you did not see it on screen, but in my head, I was like, ooh, this sounds nice. But then... I don't know what kind of patchwork you are trying to do with your wildcard, but it doesn't really work. So let me just put down my scores. All right, up next we're going to have Milo. Schlep game. Vas-y, Schlep game. Vas-y, dis-moi 2 lettres. Schlep game. Schlep game. Ça part. Okay, somebody give me 2 letters. 2 letters, just 2 letters. Any. RT. Ronny Turiaf. Okay, Somebody else give me 2 letters. DB. David Bowie. Allez, c'est bon. David Bowie. Ok. OP. Okay, that's too much now. Okay. Wow. Okay, I've seen twice PD. In French is funny. PD. PD. Pascal Duprat. Sorry, these guys are French. HS. Oh. HS. BE. DK, Donkey Kong. RB. Régis. Olivier Pine. Je connais pas. TJ. Fuck it. We're moving on to Milo from Hungary. Let's go.
Hey, it's Milo from Hungary, and this is my wildcard for GBB 2025 World League Loopstation category. Let's go!
Thank you, Milo. Watch out for your hi-hats being louder than your kick. Milo, your kick is a little bit behind. And I noticed it the whole song, unfortunately. Mix could be worked on. Also very basic, very simple idea, very simple composition. Nothing crazy going on here. But everything is in its place. But work on your mix. I'd say that's the biggest advice first. All right, let me fill in my sheet. Up next, we have Dr. Slow Sweat. And for today, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. 7 wildcards left to go. Dr. Slow Sweat, let's go.
Hola, soy Ashwin, aka Dr. Slow Sweat, aka Idem here, aka Alejandro Villa Ortiz, aka Dr. Sudorlento, and this is my wildcard for the GBB 2025 Loopstation edition. I hope you bailar!
Yeah, using guitar, disqualified.
Ay, 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 mi boca de música. Ay, 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 mi boca de música. Ay, 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 mi boca de música. Ay, 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 mi boca de música. Ay, 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 mi boca de música. Ay, 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 mi boca de música. Ay, 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 mi boca de música. Ay, 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 mi boca, gas de fuego, gas de falla, muy caliente por mi gente. GBB, gotta let it contender. Pone en Bogotá, mi roots en Colombia, mi cuerpo, mi boca, fiesta comienza. Baila salsa, move your hips real low. On the beat, todo tu sudor lento. ay, ay, me evoca de música.
Dat is hem. 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 Dat is hem.
Ay, 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 me evoca. Gas de fuego, gas de falla. Muy caliente por mi gente. GBB gotta let it contender.
I like that. I like this. I like things that I like things that are not neutral. I like things that don't have you sounding Ozbotty. I like things with textures, vocal textures, risks, taking risks, doing something out of the box. I like those risks being taken a lot. Okay, let me fill in my sheets. Now I'm telling you straight from all the wild cards, from all the wild cards I've seen, this is what I expect from showmanship. Out of all the wild cards I've seen, this is ranking the highest in showmanship. And that's why I was saying I will wait for a few wild cards before giving my final ranking to wait, who was it? It was Taro. I was saying Taro had a really good showmanship in his wild card, but I want to wait to see the potential of a possibly full points showmanship wild card. I don't know what more you can do. I mean, the presence is insane. The presence is here on this wild card from Dr. Slow Sweat. So I'm just readjusting certain things. If I'm not maxing points on this for showmanship, I don't know where I can do it. So for the moment, I'm putting max points for showmanship, and of course, I'm filling in the other ones too. Oh. Okay. I'm keeping all my bonus points for later. As I said, I will bonus points for twerking. I'm keeping all my bonus points for my second judging session. I will check out all the 101. Is it 101 wildcards? I will check all of them, and then I will recheck the top 25, and this is where I'll be applying bonus points. For the moment, I'll try not to give any. I will wait for my second judging session. All right, up next we have Gnome. Then we have Luke, then Jadock, then Scrapper, then Leonard, then Mahiro. Let's go.
my wildcard for the GBB 2025 Loopstation category.
Oh, the cables, the cables.
The organization of human life, its system of communication, and system of control are extended more, and more.
Now, I'm not a professional sound guy. I would not know how to explain it, but I can feel it. In terms of frequencies, everything is a little bit in the same zone. I'm missing that width, that depth a little bit. Wait, let me come back to those lyrics at the start.
The organization of human life, its system of communication, and system of control are extended more, and more.
Um, how would you call this genre? Is it like two step? Is that how you call it? Two step? It's a variation of dubstep. Is it like two step? Is it? If I'm not wrong, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Yeah, rhythm, but before it was called rhythm. I'm an old guy. I'm an OG guy. It was called something else before rhythm. It, but I rarely see this kind of. It's the problem with this kind of style. If you don't master it perfectly, so here the mix is the thing that kind of is the kind of thing that not threw me off, but could have made it a bit better. But with this style here, if the sounds don't sound exactly like they should, it's a style that's it's hard to qualify with that, because in terms of dynamics, it's a bit slow, it's a bit monotonous, right? So if it's not done to perfection, it's really hard to score high with this. Because a whole 3 minutes of this can feel long if there's not so many different parts, if there's not variation in the actual composition, in the structure. It seems long because it's the kind of music that is made to feel long if you don't bring in like a little bridge at some point, if you don't bring in something, to slow it down, something totally different from the rest of the song, to cut this monotonous feeling. I'd say that the choice of this genre for a wild card is not optimal. And this is only my opinion, of course. All right, back to the score sheet. However, there were some really good ideas in this wild card. Okay, moving on to the next wild card, which is Luke. Luke, where are you, Luke? There you go.
Hello guys, I'm Luke from Italy and this is my wildcard for the GBB 2025 World League Loopstation category. Hope you enjoy.
4K. What's that noise? Okay. I would highly enjoy this wild card more if all the elements composing this song were in their right place in terms of volume. The melodies are too loud. Even the shakers compared to the kick and snare is too loud. The voice is too low, but I don't think the voice is too low. I think there's just the other things that are too loud, which does not allow me to enjoy this song, this composition, like I could enjoy it to its full potential, unfortunately. I like the vibe, but the mix does not allow me to enjoy the song like I could. Okay, next wild card. Jadock. So we have Jadock, Scrapper, Leonard, Mahiro left. 4 wild cards. Jadock, let's go.
My name is Jadock from the UK, and this is my wildcard for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2025 World League Loopstation.
I just want to recheck the build-up of the song. I love this, how simple, how simplicity, if done well, with smart ideas, can give you this stank face. I think this is my first real stank face of the day. Yeah. All right, let me fill in my sheet. This will rank high. Okay, up next. Thank you, Jadock. Up next, we have Scrapper from France.
Yo, this is Scrapper from France. This is my workout for GBB 2025 in Loopstation category. Let's go.
S'il te plaît, accorde-moi une dernière danse, juste une ultime tentative, une dernière chance de t'avoir auprès de moi. Une dernière fois, je pourrais toucher le ciel pour toi, mais tu l'attends avant moi. S'il te plaît, accorde-moi une dernière danse, juste une ultime tentative, une dernière chance de t'avoir auprès de moi. Une dernière fois, atteins le ciel avant moi. Atteins le ciel avant. Atteins le ciel avant moi pour te voir une dernière fois.
It's really interesting because I first of all, I really like this wildcard. So I judged the French loop wildcards a few weeks ago, and Scrapper was one of them. And we exchanged a little bit. He wanted some feedback on what I thought, and he was singing in English, and he was using auto-tune also. And so I myself, I prefer to say this now, I cannot sing without autotune. He can. It's not perfect, but I totally prefer to hear his voice like this naturally, and I encourage all loopers who have the possibility to sing, if you can do it without the autotune, try. If you have the possibility to do it. If, like me, you have no choice and you can only have a good pitch with the autotune, well, tough luck. That's why I prefer to rap, so I don't have to use the autotune all the time. But I really like to, in this community of looping where we are having more and more generic sounds, the osbots, the granulars, the delays, and the autotune, if you can have more and more raw vocal inputs, it's much better and beneficial for your wildcard. So I'm happy he did not use autotune this time, and also that he sings in French, because this is also something that I get from various nationalities. When you are rapping in English and your native your native accent sounds really harsh on your flow, that it puts me off, honestly. If you are whatever nationality rapping in English and I can hear your accent, and it kills the vibe a little bit. So I'm really happy that he did it in his native language, which is French. And talking about the wildcard, I really love the contrast between this really melodic, soft first part, really long but really progressive. You know something's about to arrive. You don't know what, but you know something is about to arrive. And this here brings in tension. I really like this drum coming in. And then you expect something, but you don't really know what, and then just blasts you in your face, you know? This is really good. This is really good. This is really good. Just re-listen to the singing again.
S'il te plaît.
I'm filling in my sheet at the same time.
S'il te plaît, accorde-moi une dernière danse, juste une ultime tentative, une dernière chance de t'avoir auprès de moi. Une dernière fois, je pourrais toucher le ciel pour toi, mais tu l'attends avant moi. S'il te plaît, accorde-moi une dernière danse, juste une ultime tentative, une dernière chance de t'avoir auprès de moi. Une dernière fois, atteins le ciel avant moi.
Okay, I think this is fair. I need to put in my comments. I also forgot to put my comments for Jadock, so let me just put in for both of them. Okay. Okay, next we have Leonard. Let's go.
Hey guys, my name is Leonard, and this is my wildcard for the GBB 2025 World League Loopstation. Whee!
He's been through it all, fought every fight, but still standing tall. The GBB dream is closer than before, and now is his last chance to even to score. He's gonna go to the GBB, he's gonna go to the GBB, and everybody just keep running, only cause of the GBB. Now to the GBB, he's gonna go to the GBB, he's gonna go to the GBB, he's gonna go to the GBB. The start of practice, the struggle and grind, sweat and tears, but he made up his mind. The stage calls his name, the pressure is high, and Leonard stands tall, he's ready to fly. He's gonna go to the GBB, he's gonna go to the GBB, and everybody just kept running, only cause of the GBB. Now to the GBB, he's gonna go to the GBB, he's gonna go to the GBB, he's gonna go to the GBB. And for the GBB, you don't only have to be original. Sometimes sometimes it is something like a surprise factor. So to the GBB, like. To the GBB. So to the GBB, like.
Okay, let me think for a second. Build up is so fast. Super important when you make a Loopstation song is to not lose time. It's not to lose the spectator. Especially like, let's say you are playing a concert, a 1 hour show, imagine. And you've played like 10 tracks already. And you're playing all your songs live. And the crowd knows how you make your songs, because you have to build up each and every sound in front of them. So when you go super fast like this, so that's 30 seconds in. And you're already vibing to the song. Song starts about after 40-45 seconds. That's cool.
He's been through it all, fought every fight, but still standing tall. The GBB dream is closer than before, and now is his last chance to even just score. He's gonna go to the GBB. He's gonna go to the GBB, and everybody just keep running.
The bass here for me is really the surprise factor here, you know, because you don't hear it being built up. You don't hear the bass at any moment. I mean, you hear like the input of the sound, but you don't actually hear the bass line, the full bass line, until it comes in with the whole song, you know?
Fought every fight, but still standing tall. The GBB dream is closer than before, and now is his last chance to even just score. He's gonna go to the GBB. He's gonna go to the GBB, and everybody just keep running. Only 'cause of the GBB now. To the GBB. He's gonna go to the GBB. He's gonna go to the GBB. He's gonna go to the GBB. The start of practice, the struggle and grind.
All right, let me fill in my score sheet as I am re-listening to it.
The pressure is high, and Leonard stands tall. He's ready to fly. He's gonna go to the GBB. He's gonna go to the GBB. And every
Of course, I haven't spoken about the style here, but of course it stands out totally, because you know it changes from the usual electro, dubstep, two-step rhythm, trap vibes, drum and bass styles that you hear in most Loopstation songs.
everybody just kept running. Only 'cause of the GBB now. To the GBB. He's gonna go to the
Energy is, of course, making points for showmanship also.
have to be original. Sometimes it is something like a surprise factor. So to the GBB, like.
I would have preferred that he did not say that phrase with "you need the surprise factor," because you're taking away the surprise by saying you're bringing in a surprise. If you kind of feel what I'm saying. If he didn't say anything and he would just move on.
So to the, you have to be original. And for the GBB, like.
This would have made it even more a surprise for me. Okay. Just need to write down my comments and I'm good for this one. Okay. Great. We are moving on for the last wild card for today. We will have some more tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I will do... Oh no, I can't. Because I have an appointment in the middle of the day. I was going to say maybe I will do part 2 and part 3 directly. It will just be part 2 tomorrow. Okay. So never mind. We're moving on with Mahiro for the last wild card for today. And let's do this.
Yo guys, my name is Mahiro from Japan. This is my workout for the GBB 2025. Hope you guys enjoy.
I think this is a good one to finish off, isn't it? Oh, wow. The textures, the depth. That's what I was lacking in a lot of wildcards I've seen so far. It's also one of my problems. I'm not the greatest in mix, but I'm always impressed when I see loopers who manage to pull off mixes like these with crazy depths, sounds, frequencies. Also, the choice of the voice used and the effects used on the vocals it fits the vibe perfectly. I think there was no better choice than this. Very often in loop tracks, in loop songs, what's gonna kill the vibe of a song is the vocals. Either the lyrics, the accent, or the actual effects, processing of the vocals. Here it's what it should be. And it, oh. This is the only part where I was expecting him to go a bit lower in intensity. Even with the lyrics, you can filter it and go and rap on top of a lower intensity phase. Because we come out of the drop here. I guess not, because this is the part where the beat goes off. But still, it's high energy. Yeah, we're still on the same. Coming out of the drop, keeping a high energy. And then at this point, I was thinking that we could go back down to go back up later for the second part. But he's maintaining that tension. It works. No time to breathe. But this part here is super useful because I did not want him to go directly with the actual drop. I wanted this part. I was hoping for this part. It needed it. Oh. Yeah, that one, the third one. That's the one I was waiting for. Oh. I can see it already on my score sheet. This one is ranking high as fuck. All right, guys. I'm finished judging these first 20 wildcards. Do you guys have any questions before I leave? I will leave soon. In about, depending on how our little chat goes on. I'm sorry if I have missed a lot of messages, a lot of donations. Also, Smack Boothby. Oh, sorry, that's the second time you're donating, right? I saw your donation earlier on. Thank you so much. But the message, yeah. Thank you. Okay. Why did you choose to do? Sorry, I'm gonna miss a lot of questions because this chat is going in so fast. Why did you choose to do 20 per day? Because I have still 11 days to give in a final judgment, and I feel that I will be more accurate if I only judge 20 per day. There's over 100 wildcards. If I decided to do it in 2 sessions of 50 something, for example, yeah, I feel that maybe I might lose concentration and miss out on certain things. I feel 20 is good. I might even do sessions with only 15, I feel. I might cut short on some sessions because of the energy. My energy here was good. My concentration, my attention focus, my attention level, sorry, was good. So I felt I could go on. But I don't want to, saturate my mind with too many wildcards, too many sounds. And I feel like it works well like this so far. How do you judge originality in one like Mahiro when it sounds a lot like One True God's music? And I actually listen to One True God music also. How do you judge originality? Well, I can judge originality also based off other Loopstation wildcards, based off my experience using the Mark II and my experience listening to users of the Mark II. You see, you know what's possible and what is more difficultly attainable on the Mark II. When you hear certain things like what Mahiro did in the use of frequencies, the soundscape, the depth, I mean, that is super difficult to achieve, right? I know this is not just in the originality category, but it really stands out from what I've been used to seeing. And we are reaching levels which is really crazy when you know that this is only using the Mark II, only using a Loopstation. Like, if you go back in time, I know it's not possible to do these kind of things on the Mark I. Absolutely impossible. But if you just go back like 4 or 5 years ago and imagining something like this on the Loopstation, like, remember when DICE did the code? Everybody was freaking out. But this is, for me now, this is even beyond the code, using just the Loopstation. DICE was using a Helix, I think. It's crazy. Sorry, I'm missing out on those. please make me an 808 ban and moderators because the chat went out of hand badly with even racist comments. I'm sorry to see this. I did not, as I said, I did not check out the chat. But if you are willing to help, it would be a real pleasure. I will absolutely do it if we can. Okay. Now, Benbeat, you are a mod. Thank you, by the way. Thank you for helping. Sidjo. Sup, bro? What do you think about the cable situation? I've seen it once so far. Who was using it? Who was using it? The ones I judge. Gnome was using it. It didn't really have an impact, positive or negative impact on my judging, to be honest. But I think the cable situation will not be such an issue in the sense that what really matters is the actual composition, right? I don't know if Mahiro was using it or not. I haven't. Yeah, Mahiro. Yeah, sorry. But Gnome also is using it. That's why. I don't know if when I was asked what do I think about the cable situation before judging, I didn't really know what to say, honestly, because technically you're only using the loop station. And it's in the rules. So if a looper is using it, he's just playing the game, right? It's not, you can't blame him for doing it. I'm not going to take away points if you're using it. I'm not going to add points if you're not using it or whatever. It's in the rules. So I'm just judging what I'm hearing. And as I was going to say, whether you are using cables or not, the musical composition is what matters the most. You can use cables, but musically, what you do is maybe not the best composition out of a given amount of wildcards. It's really what you make out of it. But as I said, you're not using a launchpad. You're not using another device. It's simply another way to use the loop station and only the loop station. Cables is really only accessories. So for me, there's not a huge deal with using the cables. I don't have a major problem with that, to be honest. What's my top 3 so far? I'm not going to tell you precisely. But if you check out the stream... Oh, I was a little bit too close. But if you check out the stream again, you will understand which ones I really liked. I guess you can tell it from my reactions, I think. Coucou Martin. BreZ, are you married? No. Yeah, I can understand, Sidjo. I can understand that people hate it, that people love it, that people are neutral to it. I'm really neutral to it. I don't hate it or love it. I hate the fact that there are battles where people can use launchpads and people don't. I mean, both can use launchpads, but I rather both do not use launchpads. I rather have loop station battles with just the loop station. That's my opinion about it. And cables, using cables to redirect your effects, and it's smart, right? That's all I could say. It's smart. And I understand that it is not disallowed because technically you're only using the loop station. So I'm in a neutral position for that. Well, from your reaction, Mahiro and Scrapper definitely ranked high. Yeah. Yeah, don't hate the player, hate the game. I just would have liked to have a GBB where everyone has the same gear, even though yeah, I know what you mean. Just everybody use the loop station the way it should be used in a standard way. I'm really rooting for that kind of event also. I think never had the chance to participate in an event like this because GBB 19 was the first one I participated in. Actually, no. World Champs 2018 was the first loop station battle I entered, and everybody was using just the loop station. And that's it. And I do believe that it is the best possible situation in which you can judge people equally because they're using the loop station the same way, you know. I agree with Saijo on this. I would prefer for judging, it's of course easier. But if I had to choose between using cables, launchpad, extra devices, even though a launchpad is an extra device, I find this anyway. I'm okay with cables, you know. Ouais, ça va être chaud, mais en vrai non, ça va. Je pense que je vais m'en sortir pour juger. Le truc, c'est qu'à la fin, et je le sais très bien, ça va se jouer sur les préférences musicales, tout simplement, hein, sur les goûts et les couleurs. Hein. Parce qu'au final, il y a beaucoup de gens dans le top 25 qui vont avoir un maximum de points. Mais l'avantage, c'est que quand on juge, on a le bonus. On peut donner des bonus. Et ça, je veux vraiment le garder pour la crème de la crème. Pour le top 25, voire le top 15, tu vois. Affiner le plus possible, se rapprocher le plus proche possible de là où tout le monde va être un peu à égalité. Et après, commencer à utiliser les bonus. Mais vraiment pour des détails, quoi. Ça va se jouer vraiment sur des détails, je pense. Ouais, pour toi, Jimmy, exactement. Bah toi, tu vois, quand tu seras 53e, je pense que ton bonus, il va peut-être te permettre de passer, gratter quelques places, tu vois, 47, 46 peut-être, si tu as de la chance, quoi. Yeah, I think we can go. And I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know yet. It will either be in the morning or in the afternoon later than today because basically I have an appointment at 2 p.m. So depending on what I have time to do tomorrow morning, it'll be from 9:30 to 1 p.m. or something like that. Or it will be later. I don't know yet. But tomorrow we are streaming either in the morning or in the afternoon. I don't know yet. But I'm keeping all the streams up so you guys can check all the judging, all the reactions. Okay? What time? I don't know yet. Rendez-vous chez le tatoueur? Ouais, non, j'ai pas compris du coup. J'ai pas compris. J'ai vu que tu m'as envoyé un message, mais j'ai pas capté. Je vais aller voir ça. Bah attends, tu sais quoi, je vais regarder de suite. T'as pas lu ma blague? Junior, c'est... Quel connard. Boca Junior. Thank you everybody. I will see you tomorrow for those who will be present. Rien à voir avec le message. Ok, d'accord. Ok, d'accord. Ben quand même, redis-moi pourquoi, parce que j'avoue que j'ai pas capté le bail, t'as vu. Thank you everyone. See you tomorrow if you are present. If not, I will also be streaming. I hope Wednesday, not Thursday. Hopefully Friday. And then Saturday, Sunday, I think also. But for sure tomorrow, most likely Wednesday, and then maybe Friday, and then most likely Saturday and Sunday. See everyone. Have a great day, great night, great morning, wherever you are in the world. Bye bye.